Hello, people. Welcome to the thingy. Gun game test because I think it's getting closer to release and we just needed testing.
Yeah, it's closer than I would like.
Yeah, we're getting the 30th is in 2 days. Oh god. Yikes. Alright. Yeah, so essentially Lizard was like, "Hey, I want more testing." And I was like, "Okay." So we're gonna play gun game again. That's essentially it. We have different maps this time. So, let's play Wizzo. And I didn't copy everything over to my maps folder in advance, like a buffoon, so I'm going to have to wait an extra 2 seconds. Another TF2 update soon? Well, the summer update is the thing that's going to happen. That's an inevitability. So that's what we're preparing for. I say we, but it's really not my project. I'm just trying to help test maps. Alright, let's record a demo.
May the best man win.
Let's go. It didn't let me shoot for a second, but now it does. Oh, these props.
Oh, by the way, the ladders will not work.
Alright, understandable. When is the gaming update? I don't know. Nobody knows. Cow Mangler. That's new. Am I stuck? Oh no. Shit. What's the difference between a replay and a demo? A replay kind of lets you choose perspectives and stuff, and it's got like its own in-game fancier UI. And the server lets you kind of download different chunks of it. But it's kind of half-deprecated. It's a little complicated. And it uses parts of the demo system to work. But Source TV demos are a lot better, generally, I think. Could we use VScript to fix ladder usage? I mean, theoretically.
I mean,
It probably wouldn't look super nice or feel super nice.
yeah, having ladders against 4 players is fine. Against 24 is not.
VScript is all server side, so everything has to get pushed back to the client later and it would feel janky.
Making ladders is actually very easy. I think Zombie Infection has a few.
There are ladders on Sanitarium. I was trying to remember the name. That was a hit. That was a hit also. That was... okay. Oh, that was an assist. That's what happened. How do you get a demo into a video format? You record the screen with OBS is how most people do it. A demo is just a recording of, like, inputs or network packets or something like that. I think it's just network info.
We might want to return to this map again later, because I need to see how it works with 24 players.
Okay. If you want me to
I
switch
hope
to a
we'll
different
get that
map after
many.
this round, I can.
Nah, I want to see both.
Hey, Chrono Square, welcome.
Normally, TF2 doesn't allow you to spawn on the spawn points where you would get stuck, but I manually teleport players away so that you would spawn certain distance away from players, and I don't have that check for getting stuck.
Oh, that's right, because you want to manually get people further away from other people.
Yeah.
Ah! God, I feel so much better today because I'm not tired as shit. Hello, Yakov. Yakov, remind me to send you the videos I recorded to turn into GIFs. New gun game map looks familiar. Is it from Open Fortress? Yes. It's Wizzo. Or Vizzo. I don't know how it should be pronounced. I pronounced it like Tommy Wizzo. I'm stuck! Not anymore.
Oh yeah, say hello to one of the creators of the map, Cubby. I guess that's how their username is pronounced.
Damn. Testing maps really feels like being in a room with a shitload of celebrities.
Even with 13 players, it's already apparent that there is not enough floor space.
Man, I'm dead.
That's unfortunately the issue with all Open Fortress maps, it seems like. They are not...
Keep getting stuck in things.
They are not made to house 24 players. There is simply not enough floor space. There is not enough rooms, there is not enough corridors, and as a result, there is always 5 players per square feet.
If only I could aim. What's the default player count in Open Fortress? Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I think it's like 12.
It's not about the default, it's that you don't usually get more than 10 players at a time.
Thanks for the funny subscription. What would I do if Sonic ate my fries? I'd probably cry. And then scream and shit. And kill myself. As someone who's been porting my gun game map to Open Fortress, I can confirm the floor space issue. In Open Fortress, it's too open. The jump pads also don't work? Are there jump pads? I thought those were like weapon spawns for Open Fortress.
There is one jump pad, and it does not work indeed.
Oh, okay. I see.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
there
I
is.
found it.
At first, I hoped I could make a utility program that converts Open Fortress maps to DM and gun game, but didn't work out.
I think I'm trapped in here. Shit.
Yeah.
I die. No! No! Shit!
No. I saw Kabi in chat say that maybe they should make a new map. No, I think this map is good. It just need more areas.
This is like nuts. Stock TF2 is chaotic as hell, and I think this kind of works in that sense. It's hard to say, though.
I have added a bunch of new weapons like Frontier Justice, Bloodsucker, and people seem to react to this. Do you have the voice chat enabled in game?
I do not. Do you think it would be wise to enable it?
That's unfortunately the trend with all Open Fortress maps. Like, you would think that a map made for DM will be played good in DM. I mean, they do, but they are not meant for 24 players.
Ask Lizard if he would make weapons randomized or if he already did that.
I have added some randomization. For example, you can have panic attack or the shotgun. At one point, I considered the idea of copy-pasting the same map twice within the same BSP, so that instead of 24 players being all together, you would have effectively 2 matches of 12 people.
Oh my god.
But it creates a few... Like, the main issue is the party system in TF2. Like, to queue for casual with your friends, you have to be in a party, and VScript has no access to that party system.
I can't believe that works.
Okay, maybe we should switch to a different map for now. We'll come back to this one later.
Let's try cargo.
As I've said, the weapon order is... The order itself is not randomized, but you can have the shotgun or the panic attack, one of the two. Or you could have either the rocket launcher, the original, or the cow mangler. Stuff like that.
Oh, I've played this one before. I'd imagine a contract for this game mode would be win 3 games. Why not like a kill streak?
Grab your popcorn. Come here, comes some mercenary manslaughter and a fight.
Ow.
Yeah, I so wish summer maps would have contracts.
That would be so nice. But again, like the thing I think we were talking about a while ago, I don't think Valve wants to let us do anything with proto defs. Like if we could submit our own contracts and they would just accept them, that would be probably the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, as I've mentioned the last time, the best way would be to give the API to the VScript, so that VScript developers could themselves implement the tracking of contracts.
Skibidi Origins. I already beat Skibidi Origins though. I could play episode 1 and 2 still. It's just such a pain in the ass to set up a Synergy server. No. Given the chance, would I fight for red or blue? It's the same thing, though. Oh my god. I didn't know you liked Open Fortress. This isn't Open Fortress. Open Fortress isn't real. I think the sound script didn't get packed in this one.
Grab your popcorn, cause here comes some mercenary manslaughter at 11.
Sounds like they're passing a kidney when they die. Not a kidney stone, just a kidney. An entire kidney. Ow. Yes.
Can we have an extra month between April and May, please?
What should it be called?
There's a few months named after ancient rulers. Does anyone know any ancient ruler that could have a month named after him? How about Cleo?
That works. Charlemagne. Garfield. Oh my god, die.
Four frags remaining.
Maybe I should give the golden crowbar the glow, like in VSH.
I agree.
Not just the outline, but the particle glow.
Yes, that makes it way more noticeable that someone has it.
Grab your popcorn.
Would I prefer duller colors over more vibrant, more brighter? I would think more saturated is something I generally like. I mean, that's probably part of the reason I fell in love with this game.
Maybe I should remake the TF2 maps plugins with VScript.
That would be cool. Like the feedback plugins. I tried asking Nessman if it was possible to, like, get that plugin for this server just so it would be easier to get feedback to people, but unfortunately a lot of it is, like, proprietary stuff. And it would expose a lot of TF2 maps things that they wouldn't want getting out, which is understandable.
Yeah,
Because
my
you don't
guess
want just
is
like some randos getting access to like databases and passwords and whatever.
my guess is that they didn't consider that someone else might want to self-host the thing
Yeah.
for themselves.
Understandably so. It just, I like that system. Just being able to give feedback with a simple chat command. And I'm no developer. Ow. Oh my stuck on everything.
I might consider removing dominations, and while Open Fortress I don't know. It's like Open Fortress has dominations and nobody complains, to my knowledge. But at the same time, if you press tab, then basically everyone has dominations here.
I think there might be a bug related to having, like, speed when you spawn in. I don't know if that's intentional. I feel like sometimes I have it and other times I don't.
It's so satisfying when you just lay out an obvious sticky trap and people just walk onto it.
Grab your popcorn, cause here comes some mercenary manslaughter at 11.
Oh my god. How many fucking original sounds? Oh, come on! No!
Does it make any sense to call it arms race like in Counter-Strike?
I think there is a precedent there.
Like, in a sense, more people... There's a huge cross-pollination between Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike, so if you name your thing Arms Race, the players will know what it is. I don't know, people complain about pipes, like, seems like absolutely nobody can land pipes.
It's tricky, because people are faster than usual, so you just kind of gotta get used to it.
They are not just faster, they actually move, like... In normal Team Fortress 2, there is a front line, and people... You know where the people are, and where they're going to go.
No! Whenever I spectate this camera where it has like the lights on the bottom, I think I'm spectating a heavy with the KGB.
4 frags remaining. Three frags left.
No! Shit!
Grab your popcorn, cause here comes some mercenary manslaughter at 11.
Maybe you should get double points for market gardens.
I think that would be cool as hell. Does that mean you, like, skip a weapon?
Yes.
Everyone would be trying to market garden then and not use the actual weapon. I mean, if you're crazy.
Okay, chat. I'm asking ours, chat. What do you think about the conversions of the stock maps, stock TF2 maps, into gun game and DM?
Like the ones
Because
we've played so far?
No. I mean, we're about to play gun game Hydro, but what about gun game Hightower?
Oh god. I'd be willing to try it.
But like, I don't want to flood the workshop with game mode flips of the existing maps.
I mean, if it works, then I'd upload it there. But obviously, like, if it doesn't work, then I wouldn't upload it.
Maybe. Here's the idea. What if I will upload stuff like gun game Hightower to the workshop, but will not give them the same... what word I'm looking for? I will not put effort into making the workshop page to signify that it's not really a serious thing.
I don't know. I feel like it's still gonna get kind of the same amount of attention. It kind of depends. I don't know, the workshop is a weird place. I mean, Coal Pit had, when it was Snow Pit, it basically had like nothing special on it, and it got chosen.
Which one?
My map that got in, the gravel pit reskin.
Oh yeah. It was not intended for the update, right?
It wasn't intended to get in the game at all. And then it just kind of got chosen, so then we made it pretty.
Yeah, we had the same history with VSH Nucleus.
It's a job for Game Toad. Oh my god.
By the way, in this version you don't need to continuously spam jump. Once you have enough speed, you can simply run.
Oh, okay, so that's what was happening.
I have tried to make auto jump happen, but unfortunately it's not possible without luck. Maybe I should make a request to Valve to specifically add a way to... Wait, no, that will not make any sense. I was about to say, make a function that pushes players around that has client-side prediction, but how would that work?
That'd be kind of weird. I think what we want here is just like a C-var for B-hopping. I was wondering if you used a version that wasn't publicly released, but for this game mode?
The version we're playing is one patch ahead of what is currently available to download, because we're testing that version right now, so after this test I will upload it for everyone to use.
Shit. Sorry if I ask you too many questions. No, you don't. You're good. I like the interaction.
Yeah, you...
Oh! What I get mad about is people at work who ask me stupid questions. Unironically, like, some of the people at work I'm surprised got hired at all. I'm glad you can't de-level people with melee kills like in Counter-Strike. That shit's not fun.
Well, in Counter-Strike, melee is significantly worse than ranged, and in this, melee is intended to be a crutch in case if you have a weapon you're bad with. Like, the intention is to make the crowbar just weak enough so that if you can use the weapon, you would use the weapon, and if you can't, then the crowbar is a viable option to get out.
No. Yes! I won!
Damn you!
It took way too long. I accidentally hit the fucking voice chat button. Oh my god.
My scribble won.
Grab your card, cause here comes some mercenary manslaughter at 11.
Okay, we probably should test Buyer.
Oh, you're right. Absolutely. Buyer moment. Buyer I'm interested in, because there's that, like, one slope where the elevation is super different. What HUD do I use? Tune HUD.
Competition begins in 30 seconds.
Let me do this. We are recording.
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Grab your popcorn, cause here comes some mercenary manslaughter at 11.
Dude. No! My fucking
I
internet.
wish we would. Seems like we are not going to have 24 players, and the biggest test I wanted to see is how Hydra is going to perform with 24 players.
We gotta, like, advertise the shit out of this.
Wait, is it me or the Open Fortress version of this map is bigger? Like, it has extra rooms and places.
I haven't played it in a while, I wouldn't know. No!
Out of any reskins of stock maps, I would likely release Hydro at least, simply because there is a lot of Hydro appreciators.
I really like the phrase hydro appreciators. I keep trying to switch to my fucking grenade launcher. No.
Here comes some mercenary manslaughter at 11.
No. They have rockets.
It's surprisingly not that bad.
It is very small and very chaotic, but it does work. I like it.
Yeah, I think we might want to keep Bayer specifically as a map if you want to be in a mid grinder.
Yeah. Hey, Necrodamus. Oh god, I got charged by like 3 people.
Here is a little secret. The vast majority of weapons in the pool are from soldier or scout.
Huh. It's the most powerful computer I've seen with my own very peepers. Probably the one I built for Artur. I forget what it had specifically, but it was like a Ryzen 7800X 3D or something. Or a Ryzen 9, whatever the equivalent of that is, of that generation. And I had to liquid cool it to keep it under control. And it had some used NVIDIA card, because I wasn't gonna buy new, because fuck NVIDIA.
Four frags left. Folks. Frags left. 52 frags left.
Dude, the Captain Crunch gun. I hate NVIDIA. They're just evil.
Grab your popcorn, cause here comes some mercenary manslaughter at 11.
My god, it's so fast.
I should probably ask the guy who voiced the mercenary to record more death screams.
Yeah.
Question: why is it not as annoying in Open Fortress?
Maybe it's like pitch shifted. I haven't played Open Fortress in a while, I wouldn't know.
I will likely keep the... Not, I might remove the death pain sounds at all, but I'll probably keep the jump sound simply because it reminds you that jumping as a mercenary does something more than jumping.
No!
Five frags left.
Okay, I think we can switch to Hydra.
Alright. It's not a real boomer shooter unless a character grunts with each jump. That is absolutely true. Gotta be like Quake and they gotta go, whoo!
That reminded me. In Open Fortress, I'm getting distracted by the voice chat.
That's fine, I figured.
What I was going to say that in Open Fortress there are game modes with stock TF2 classes, and all of them can be hop. So guess where they get the B-hop sounds for the mercenaries, for the stock mercenaries.
Where?
Uh, Whenever they happen to find something that vaguely resembles it.
Grab your popcorn, 'cause here comes some mercenary manslaughter.
The funny part is that the soldier B-hop voice lines are the lines of Sam from Serious Sam.
Oh my god!
You know the part about the boomer shooter and people grunting when they jump?
Something I'm curious about is why not use the voice 2 channel for the announcer voice lines so that he cuts himself off.
Which one? I couldn't hear.
In the sound script, why not use the voice 2 channel for the announcers so that on long voice lines he cuts himself off when he plays a new one?
I don't know. I feel like it's like pick your poison. Should the announcer cut himself off, or should he overlap with himself? Deep Rock Galactic has chose the latter.
Oh no. Shit! No! I dig this track playing in the background. Don't remember it from OF. Is it released publicly? I think it's from Open Fortress.
Which one from Open Fortress?
No, the song that's playing right now.
Yes. Okay, which conversion of a stock map would you like to see for this game mode? It's a, it's a que it's a question to both you and the chat.
I don't even know what would work. I gotta think of something like huge. Monkey said Kong King. Your Ghoul said Rotunda, but that's a community map. Yakov said 2 Fort. Bio Elder Neo said 5 CP1. Which makes me think, like, Badlands.
I wish I could convert a map that's not symmetric, because the symmetry of the map reminds you that it is a conversion.
High Pass is also a community map.
I am considering making pipes faster, but at the same time it will throw you off your muscle memory.
Yeah. It's probably better to leave them as is and let people adjust for the game mode. Or just how fast people are, I guess.
Like, the issue is that a pipe is simply too slow to catch up to people moving at Mach 5.
We got 2 votes for 2 Fort for some reason. Forgot if Mountain Lab was community or not. Mountain Lab is also community, yes.
It is community, but it is owned by Valve.
Yes.
See, I just said
really
that.
Tricky, fine line. Hydro is really strange.
It's so hard to listen to 2 voice chats at once.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna unmute this one because I feel like I'm missing context.
Use weapons I don't usually use.
Also hate that it doesn't completely refill your health when you get a kill.
Yes! The direct hit is in the game, I'm happy.
I feel like
you get a little
that
bit of
would be a
health
little bit
over
broken.
time.
I think it'd be a little bit
You get health over
broken
time after
if you
you
like.
At least most of your health.
Heals 50 HP in total over time, and that is how it always was intended.
Boundary is a great map ruined by 5 CP. It's symmetrical though. Sawmill.
It's like pick your poison. You either have a symmetric map that reminds you that it is a game mode flip, or you have an asymmetric map that is not designed for deathmatch.
True.
Okay, yeah.
5.
There is only one way to have the both.
Little bit too big.
Convert a zombie infection map.
Good size, because if it can take the whole
True.
mode at 24 players, it'll be very good. This size.
It has to be the whole hydro. Couldn't it just be some of it?
I personally feel like what the problem is I'm way too used to the TF2 Classic version, which was really good about having a new route that connected to the other areas, making the whole map feel interlaced.
CTF will. Did we mention Gravel
Do
Pit?
the
I don't think
Kapkowski's
anyone has.
Kick for a second, but it can't. But it stops it immediately for some reason.
Now, have a fair fight.
Play the cow mangler. I love the cow mangler. I love.
I'll say it.
Man, no market guard.
So no,
I
Michael
go for
Jordan?
market guard.
Yes!
You make the final weapon be the golden pan. The final weapon is a golden crowbar. So it's kind of like the golden pan, but cooler because it makes the crowbar sound.
I'm surprised there is still no crowbar in the game, and I hope with this, this will make a change.
I'm
There is
hoping they
an
let you
idea.
add like the crowbar as an achievement item or something.
Yeah, that's what I would actually like to see, but it's still something we need to discuss internally.
That's
That if you win a match of gun game or deathmatch, depending on what they pick, you get to get the crowbar as an all-class melee weapon, which will be.
that would be
I was
cool
about
as
to
hell.
say it would be the stock reskin of stock, but maybe it should work as a scout bot on every single class. Imagine that.
I would like that a lot.
I don't think I'm allowed.
I mean, it would make more sense in the
Call
context
Raz,
of
his full name
the crowbar
on
because
here.
it
I don't
does
think it's
swing really
allowed.
fast in Half-Life.
Oh, I did that, but I did.
Nope. Everybody is
That's none of my business.
Yeah, because in Open Fortress and subsequently in this, the crowbar deals less damage than
His name's
a
Daniel.
stock TF2 melee,
shit.
but it swings
Danny
faster.
Daniel.
No, Daniel.
I did it again with the wet vents. Do you think there's just someone here not paying attention to voice chat and just heard me say it?
What do you mean that wasn't Michael Jordan?
I just market guarded myself. I launched the guy with the crowbar at my face.
You launched me towards you.
No!
Blast you in the face.
Get in ground control!
Hello, Echo Wave. Welcome to
I
hell.
think there's someone just like not
You
paying attention
really
to
made
BC
the
and just
grades.
There's a couple.
come on. Yes. Ah, I hate the sticky bomb launcher.
Out of all maps we have tested today, I think Hydro is
Master.
probably. How do I put it?
Master. Come here. Why
It
are you
probably
running?
could be uploaded
Why
to the
are you
workshop as is and it would work.
Where did he go?
You should give it like a quick scenery change or something so people don't get mad.
Yeah.
I lost him. I can't find him.
But like, I would try. I'm speechless. What I'm trying to say is that that time could be spent on making the game mode
Do that. You did not just
itself
let me do
better.
that.
That's true.
Everybody's here.
Everyone's here. Blabo, Blabaloose, Gimpy, Bubby.
Big Sam.
Purple LARP.
Dude, I hate the benders so much.
At least the game mode is in the stage
It's not
that it's
too bad.
maybe
No,
not
it's
complete,
entirely personal
but it's in a
preference. I
state
just
that it could
you
be
know, like, those
released onto
weapons
the
that, like, high
workshop.
skill ceiling,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
so.
too,
I think the only
stupid
thing
to
right now
use.
that bothers
That's
me
one
is
of
like
them.
the jumping and the speed is a little bit weird, but there's not really much that you can do about it.
Again, everyone's moving at the speed of a scout.
Yeah, I hope that if
The squad is hit.
Gun Game or DM gets added, I can ask Valve to enable real B-hop.
B-hopping, then guess what? You don't get the speed boost. That's how it works. Some people would prefer not to do the B-hopping, which makes sense.
The only way of gun kills with the sticky bomb launcher is getting them when they're fighting.
Is off
Just
blast
sticky
in this? Nope.
It's crazy that I can, when I have my full jump meter...
Pull a
I can
prop
just
hunt
walk
and release
myself.
20 maps while the game mode itself is broken. Nah.
In the cluster.
It makes the Tommy Slav like embarrassingly overpowered. It's You just walk at people with the full jump meter and you get the kill immediately.
This one's good.
It's like a melee weapon, but you have longer range.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hill's gonna win. Guess gonna win.
Shit.
No, I don't want to be Tails' last kill. No, no, I'm leaving. No, leave me alone. Oh. No, it's the last kill. We're playing in 26. Oh, I thought we were playing in 25. Never mind.
Oh,
No.
that reminded me.
Who's about to get the last frag has an outline.
Unfortunately, I couldn't make flamethrowers work in time
Why did they let me taunt? Oh.
All you can do is nod at people.
because of source spaghetti. You simply flamethrowers just don't respect friendly fire at all. There was a hack that allowed me to let the flamethrower damage your teammates, but I couldn't make it. I would have to remake the air blast from scratch to make that work against quote-unquote teammates.
Oh, that's weird. Valve bought Off Blast from its creator, right? Yes. Yeah, that was so long ago. That's when Valve was still doing that.
Speaking about B-Hop again, while it would be cool to have the real B-Hop added, this one is much more accessible.
Yeah, it's easier.
It's not just easier, it's not as an arcane of knowledge, if that makes sense.
Yeah. You don't have
Like
to study how to do it. You don't
Yeah,
have to think about it constantly.
I couldn't figure out how to B-Hop in Open Fortress myself. I had to watch a tutorial, and I don't think that's good game design. But at the same time, even normal rocket jumping in TF2, like,
The fucking cage.
there is a few caveats you will not figure out by yourself. Like, how do I explain it? There's a few specifics of rocket jumping, like of normal rocket jumping, you have to know. That is not explained anywhere.
I just got my full boost by holding forward.
Go so fast with it.
You just hold space in Open Fortress without pressing W. Well, I mean, that'll keep you jumping, but it won't guarantee that you're gonna gain speed.
At least you will maintain speed.
Yes, you can maintain it.
There is this very specific kind of mouse and strafe movement you have to make to actually gain speed. And as I've said, it's not something that is explained anywhere inside the game. Yes. Yes, it is like in other Source and Gold Source games. If you'll watch a speedrun of Half-Life games, then you'll see that people, how do you explain it? There's a very specific way people circle their camera when they are to gain speed when jumping.
I got to do this once.
I think a huge thing for people is like when they're trying to learn rocket jumping and shit, not holding W. Even something as basic as that takes a while.
Yeah, this round hasn't been good to me.
One thing that took me a while to realize that you rocket jump off of corners much stronger than off of flat surfaces. I think what happens is that if you rocket jump off of a corner, then it will count as double. Because it counts a rocket jump from each of the walls.
Oh, that's
And
fucked up.
I legitimately stopped playing just so I could see the reaction of R getting headshot by me on screen, then I taunted.
May the best man win. Fight!
I saw that! I saw that!
Oh shit.
Oh wow, people weren't joking when they said that the stairs are not clipped.
Which ones?
All of them!
Oh shit.
Okay, these are clipped.
Yeah, I'm with the other guys. I think the speed boost is a little bit too much. I think it's a little too fast.
It wasn't so apparent on the smaller maps because you didn't get to run around as much. But on this one, you get so much.
No,
space
dude,
to
I
run.
think I think it's the speed boost is too much and too easy.
That's what I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, maybe it is too easy, but when it comes to too much, it's slower than you normally get with in Open Fortress with enough pickup.
No, I think it was the I think the jump thing was perfectly fine before. That's the lizard. Say hi, lizard.
Hi, Lizard.
Hi, lizard.
They should make crowbars out of the real crows.
It's fucked up.
No, I think he's got a true.
Oh. I'm such an idiot. I walked
Okay.
in the face of someone for force nature.
I think I have tuned the assists well. From my experience, I haven't got a single assist I didn't expect to get.
Who's this?
So it's
I
not
saw you
really
kill me.
real
Just kill
assists
me.
anymore,
Thank
but
you.
more like getting a frag when otherwise the frag would be stolen.
There he is. Hi, lizard. There we go.
Okay, I have a question to both you and the chat.
This is the
I've
highest I've gotten. Don't ruin this
I've
moment
made
for me.
I've made a decision to
So bad. Come here.
voice chat.
Oh my
Voice chat
god.
be voice chat. I've made
Did not respect the melee request, damn.
I've made a decision earlier on to make a gun game feature exclusively vanilla weapons and a crowbar. Was that a good idea, or should I have added open fortress weapons as well?
I think vanilla weapons is probably the way to go. That's my
Because
opinion.
open fortress weapons, I mean, they were designed for the game mode like this, so they naturally are
That was
better.
so lucky. Oh my god.
Yo, is that the Rescue Ranger? I love the Rescue Ranger.
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, it's a terrible weapon, but I'm really glad that it's in here because it feels like such a shit post, like the Enforcer.
Why isn't Enforcer a shitpost?
It's doo-doo balls because you can't disguise, so there's literally no point.
Why would you have to disguise?
I do really like how like the crowbar like gives you an option if you're like a second option, even if you're not good with the other weapons, because like doesn't deal too much damage and it's like a melee weapon, so you have to get up close. But like I do think it's a valuable like it's an option that I'd like. What?
Yeah, thanks. It's nice to see when people confirm, like, it's nice to receive confirmation bias.
I like how I just had a normal
Yeah, I hate you,
random
you're stupid, your map sucks, leave map.
small spawn. Hell yeah! Also, the Rescue Ranger gives you metal. That's funny.
Rob? Sorry. Yeah, the speed is really like not conducive to this. It makes engagement so much harder with a lot of weapons.
Floyd, stop running from me. You bunny bitch.
I missed.
Burning a hop. That's what I do. Right in front of me.
Oh, it's
I
funny
missed.
because you're a rabbit and you hop. It's so.
What?
I used my rescue ranger to pick up my son from
I got
daycare.
PHP.
I was thinking right now in my head that I wish you could run faster than 520 speed, but maybe not.
Yeah, this is
Because-
already excessive.
Yeah, people already complain that at this speed it's hard to hit anyone, and I think it would be even worse.
Yeah, one final thing I want to say about the crowbar. If this game mode actually gets added, like after how many fucking years, we'll finally have a crowbar in TF2. How has this not happened yet? Why is there no crowbar in TF2? What were they thinking?
What were they thinking?
What were they thinking?
Okay, how about this? Since we're not going to have like strange filters, since they are like will not work, how about a crowbar that has a strange counter that counts every single crowbar kill in gun game?
Oh no,
That would be
shoot,
cool.
I'm sorry, I would have meleeed you, I'm sorry. Milkmaster. Milkmaster. Get over
It
here. Get over here, I haven't forgotten. Blast around. I gotta crowbar you. Come here.
I don't know. Will I be able to convince both Eric and the creators of the model for this thing?
Holy smoke, is that the real AAR?
No.
The thing is,
No.
several projects have asked for
No,
achievement
sus,
items,
sus.
but none of them were like They were asked so late into the update development. Eric simply didn't have time to implement any of them.
Mm.
Any of the requests to add achievement items, that is.
That sucks.
So we didn't get a no, but we also never got one added.
Holy shit, Grenadier! Somehow you're calling my cock small in the death pose!
That's not what he was doing!
When will this have Pomson and Righteous Bison? I think it did at one point.
Yeah, but
People
They're-
hated it.
they are so bad.
Yeah.
Like, something like Frontier Justice without crits is bad, but it's still a usable weapon. You can kill with it.
I feel like the melee fight is more just a courtesy thing. It's not like a hard rule.
Yo, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna marry you.
What?
Another consideration I make for weapons, if it is easy to tag someone to get an assist.
Let me clip AAR. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I've never watched his content. I'm being honest.
Yo, dude, I've never seen Oris content.
I always find it really funny when people join my server and then ask if it's the real me playing
I
on
only
it.
watch how to make a tier 2 server. That's all I watch from him. Also, I've heard that I beat him.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do when... What am I supposed to do when a guy with a crowbar just walks at me and I'm playing a weapon that requires me to aim? What am I supposed to do? He's just walking at me. He has full jump meter. He has full jump meter. He has full jump meter and he can move 10 times faster than me and I'm standing still and he's holding left click at me. What am I supposed to do? Nothing.
You
I
just
run away,
die. You
or I
just
miss all my
die.
shots.
Headshot.
Too fast.
You're supposed to do a headshot.
No! I can't get a headshot! How can I headshot when he's moving with 20 million miles an hour? He's Sonic. He's literally Sonic. Dude, I can't headshot Sonic the Hedgehog. That's
He's
impossible.
blue too.
He's blue. And that one's still blue.
Question. Do you think having a chat command is something that is too much for casual?
Probably. I feel like that'd make people think it's like a mod or some shit.
Holy shit, there's 2 of them! Holy shit!
So, 2 things I would like to have somehow is the configurable is the music and your color.
It really sucks that you can't save that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Can you not even like read from a file?
Only server side.
Sad.
You can store a file on a server, but in the context of casual is completely useless.
Yep.
Yeah, the other problem with being so fast is that I can't market garden anyone anymore. They're too fast.
Guns are.
Holy crap, that Tommy Slav is moving so fast.
Air? AR.
You know like the Aaron joke? It's like AR.
I think my biggest try decision. Okay, voice chat is having fun. I think my biggest try decision with this game mode was to have assists and kills be basically the same. Because now you can have a bunch of hard to use weapons like grenade launchers, lock and loads, direct hits and stuff. Even rescue rangers. And it's simply enough to tag people and then you'll eventually move on. You'll eventually get passed through.
My God.
Guys, he glued his balls to his butthole. Why would he do that?
Is he stupid?
So uncalled for.
Is he stupid? Why did he do that?
Hey, what's your
Internet said it would make me famous.
Man, I so wish we could have casual matches with the number of players other than 24.
Oh, I'm dead!
No, he's dead! He killed him! How could you do that? Why did you do that? Who's this guy? Oh.
I couldn't fucking melee. I hate this game.
However, I was told by Valve that no, 24 players is a strict requirement.
Yeah, they probably don't have the infrastructure to do anything other than that, and they don't have the, like, resources to change it.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, and I mean, how would it even work? Like, let's say you're switching...
No, I let him get the HP, the HP.
Let's say you are switching from a normal game mode to deathmatch. What do you do with the excess players?
Yeah.
No.
I kinda wish there would... Oh! Someone got me blast jumped and that caused me to market garden them.
Oh my God. I haven't even tried market gardening.
I wish we could... Valve could make it so that you could requeue only from... like, what? English is hard, okay?
I agree. No worries.
I wish Valve could make it so that if you're playing VSH, you could requeue on... Every other map would also be VSH on the next map selection.
Awesome. I love it.
I thought that's the way that they would just do it, but I was proven wrong.
See, I really hate how long it takes between one map, between when one map ends and the other starts.
Tails has the fucking syringe gun and I'm about to die with her. Oh, thank God.
In casual specifically. In community servers it's much better.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you gotta wait through the whole vote, and then if people want to play the same thing, they gotta vote for the same thing, then the level switches for no reason, and then you gotta wait 5 million hours for everyone to load in before it starts.
And then kill Vine when I try to kill you?
Yeah, if anything,
Yo guys, I'm on the second.
that was the main reason actually why I requested 25 rounds per map on
Switch the
VSH.
level?
Yes.
Which one? Wizzo?
Wizzo, yes.
Alright.
Actually, yeah.
Alright.
Let's do Wizzo and then that zombie infection map.
Got it.
Coincidentally, that request of 25 rounds per VSH map means that you are guaranteed... Actually, no. I was about to say you are guaranteed to play as Hale at least once per map if you stick around, but that's not actually the case currently because there is 1 in a 10 chance in VSH that the queue will be ignored and the Hale will be picked at random. I'm getting rid of that with the upcoming patch.
Hell yeah.
Because as much as cool it sounds that you can potentially play twice as Hale, twice per map, it also means you can play 0 times per map.
Elevator tech.
No way. No.
No way. Working elevators in TF2.
No way.
I can't believe Valve has elevators in their new engine.
Oh my God. up.
How did you know I was there, you pre-fire?
Is Lizard Russian speaking? I'm amazed he doesn't have his native language bleeding into his English. My English is pretty good, but I sometimes start using non-native words here and there.
Yeah,
It's a message from...
Yeah,
Yakov.
sometimes Russian words leak under stress. Like in something like a job interview, I've switched to Russian on accident a couple of times.
That's understandable.
It's like just a single word, but it's enough to like, oh, wasn't supposed to do that. I find it funny how when a language is based on Latin, you can simply copy-paste a word from one language to another, and it will work. For example, the name of Sean Bean is typed as Sean Bean, but it doesn't rhyme.
English is weird. Just, I hate the name Sean so much. It just doesn't make any sense. No offense to any Seans. I just don't like the spelling. Also, the name of the Game Awards guy, Jeff. Like, the G-off spelling of Jeff is weird.
Yeah, and then there is Linus Towards and and Linus Sebastian.
Both Linuses or Linuses. Completely different, same spelling.
But you can simply, as I've said, copy-paste a word from one Latin-based language into another. With Russian, this doesn't work. Like, you cannot just type a Cyrillic word in English and call it a day. You have to adapt it.
I think this might be my favorite map out of the ones that we've played.
Yeah, it's like if it was designed for this type of game mode.
Yeah. Even when it has more players than it should, it works.
Yeah, I think like 10 is about the maximum limit most open fortress maps are designed for. Anyway, I think... Let me collect my thoughts. I would really like if this map would be expanded, and then we could present it for the gun game / deathmatch V-script thing.
This would be beautiful as like a flagship.
Our current flagship is Forge Call, which was initially made for Team Fortress 2 Classic Deathmatch, then ported to Open Fortress, and then ported to this. I was going to make a map of my own, but yeah, that never happened.
I'm really bad at making layouts. Which is why I stick to shitty reskins and polishing other people's maps.
Oh, there's hella ass on the wall, bro.
Oh, I'm stuck! Yeah, if you spawn in the fence over there, it's just over.
Okay. Let's say you can pick only one. Gun game, deathmatch, or versus Mecha Hail. Which one would you pick?
Oh. Probably deathmatch. I'm super biased because I really like deathmatch, but like, my reasoning for the hail thing is because we already have hail. I really like the mecha hail mechanics and stuff, but like, deathmatch I really like. I really like gun game too, but deathmatch is like my son.
Yeah, you should blame the main developer for this script.
Oh my god. Yeah, Blast Off 2 is okay for like a map layout, but it's extremely basic. I can't do anything super complicated.
I mean, someone said in chat that they would take that much of a gun game. I agree. Gun game was created as a plan B in case deathmatch will not work out. Or in case if that would be too much for Valve to pick.
So it's not just me who is a deathmatch enjoyer.
I think I just got blast jumped off of a stray roller grenade, and that caused me to do a crit with the crowbar.
Does that matter what weapon you have when that happens? Like as
No.
your primary? Oh, that's sick. One thing missing for the game mode is an announcer kill streaks. Not sure how to do that though.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I mean, the people who voiced both the announcer and the mercenary are still around, so that is totally something we should do.
Dude, I wish I was playing like the other day when I was hitting headshots every single goddamn time I had a sniper rifle.
Can't believe that I lost due to the ping of this guy.
I have no idea why people complain that the sniper rifle is too hard to use. It's like...
It's just a sniper rifle.
Yeah. The speed of the target is kinda irrelevant because it's a hit scan.
Why are they asking about demo reviews? I don't play competitive.
Competitive gun game when? That and ironically might be a... Like, out of
That'd be
jokes
fun to
like...
watch.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to
It's
spectate though.
I mean, it's basic... Collecting thoughts. It's basically at the same format of tournaments like in Quake or Unreal. 1v1 mostly.
That could work. I never really thought about it that way because I never really watched a competitive gun game or anything. Or competitive
Like-
deathmatch, really.
Out of any joke like competitive VSH or competitive pastime, I think competitive gun game or DM is like the actually viable thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I just confirmed a theory for myself on accident. If you... Well, you probably already know this because you wrote the script, but if I do lose my sticky launcher, any stickies I have out still do get destroyed.
Yeah, what could it do instead?
I thought they were just gonna stay there until you died. Because I saw, like, some particularly nasty, like, mound of stickies the other day, and I thought, like, they just stayed there.
Because I don't really like that you can do collateral damage with rollers and rockets after you have already switched your weapon. But deleting rockets and grenades seems kinda too much.
Yeah. Thought I saw someone. Well, there's someone in here now. Bruh. I swear to God.
It's funny that weapons like weapons like Frontier Justice, which are supposed to be side grades in normal game, act as a direct downgrade and therefore a late game weapon in this one.
It's really hard to get past. You gotta like find someone with low health and hope your shot lands.
Yeah, that's why I made health visible at all time. Which is not something Open Fortress does. That made me think, like, for gun game, because gun game is not a thing in Open Fortress, I basically made my own rules. But what about deathmatch? For example, the assist mechanic. Should I port it? Should I have the assists like they are in Open Fortress, which is not at all? Actually, yeah, probably should do that. Should not have assist in the deathmatch version.
Yeah, I don't think deathmatch should have assists.
Yeah, the purpose of assists in gun game is to allow you to get past through terrible weapons or weapons you individually don't work with. But if there is 0 weapons in deathmatch that you can use, that's a skill issue.
And in deathmatch, you're fucking exploring anyway, so you're bound to find something.
Oh yeah, it helps against kill stealing, and the thing is that in Open Fortress there is usually 5 to 10 players, meaning kill stealing is not as common, while with 24 players it's basically everywhere.
Let me show you how great I am.
Ow.
No. Someone in chat suggested giving Frontier Justice mini crits. No, the whole point is that you get that weapon almost at the end, and therefore it is supposed to be weak.
It slows you down.
And a shotgun that has basically a stock shotgun but with only 3 shots is a way to have a weaker shotgun. I have not added any weapons that is like, you know how the flying guillotine and what else is something like that? The gas passer. The weapons which are on the I couldn't add weapons like that which are on the cooldown because like you throw the cleaver and you don't have a weapon anymore. Okay, let me rephrase this better. With weapons like the cleaver, you simply... It's not an option because once the weapon is thrown and on a cooldown, all you have now is your melee weapon.
Sandman could be an option if you want weird weapons. Yeah, but then you gotta replace the crowbar.
Yeah, and it's like... You still have what is effectively a crowbar.
Why did you help him?
Fucking keep getting stuck in the fence.
Someone said, I feel like it's easy for the winner to win, by
What does
which
that
they mean
mean?
it's easy to score the final kill. To which I say, I see the point, but it shouldn't be too hard because otherwise you'll have like 5 people fighting over the win with the crowbars, which is not really fun. Like, it's not really fun when you're getting stuck on that last weapon.
Can you have more than one melee? Nope.
I mean, that is possible to add, but I don't think there is a melee weapon worth adding to the pool. I've tried Charge and Touch and the Islander, but... how do you explain it? The shield doesn't do much in this environment.
Oh.
Not again.
I need ideas from chat. Which, like, without joking, without jokes, which weapon would you like to see added? I mean, in the gun game pool.
I'm trying to think of something that might work. The flare gun could be fun.
Not doing well this round.
We tried, no. Lock and load is in the pool, but it has a 50% chance to be either that or the direct hit. Flare guns do not work because they deal pitiful amount of damage unless against a burning player, but the only source of fire is the flare gun itself. One weapon I might add is Scorch Shot, because it's so easy to do AoE damage with it. You can basically, like, it would be reasonable to expect to score an assist with it. Damn. I think it's too easy to win with the golden crowbar because you can simply last hit whoever was already injured. No, Huntsman is not here because it doesn't work well with friendly fire.
Yeah, that shit breaks like the flamethrower.
It also would require to make custom animations specifically for the Huntsman, like custom third-person animations. In that sense, porting Deathmatch would be easier than Gun Game because Deathmatch already has all the required animation for the Mercenary, while with stock weapons I had to do the Frankenstein combination of stock animations layered on top of the Mercenary animations. By the way, another change I've made here that probably will not be in Deathmatch is that the Mercenary has the gunboats equipped at all times. So you can... maybe I should... I was about to say, so you can basically rocket jump for free, but maybe I should actually reduce the resistance a bit. But at the same time, you don't really get that much healing in this game mode. So if you're 30 health down, which is how much it takes currently, it's like you're down forever basically.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of health packs.
Why is the letter W called W while it's clearly double V?
That's a good point.
In Russian, we even call it double V.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it creates problems because W is actually it's actually read as U rather than V, which is why you often see Swedes and Russians pronounce W as V.
Dude, we're losing people. I feel like if I switch to ZI, we're just gonna lose everyone.
Yeah, I don't think 8 players is enough to test Z.
I mean, I'd get Dan back, so that'd be 9, assuming everyone stayed, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean, I can't blame people for leaving early because this is an extremely exhausting game mode. And
Yeah.
it's not because of gun game. The same applies to Open Fortress.
That you have to exert a lot. It's all action constantly. And you respawn pretty much instantly.
Yeah, at least in VSH, you have downtime of being dead. It's one of the reasons VSH still doesn't allow you to respawn in any way. Because you need downtime to not die. We have tried for VSH a few mechanics on how you could either respawn or have quote-unquote an afterlife, and the result was that with 24 players being constantly on the map, it was completely impossible for Hale to not be... Hale was always under constant stress.
Understandable.
Like, the way VSH flows right now is that at the start, you have, as Hale, you have a lot of health and a lot of spam of abilities, so you aren't really picking your targets when the round starts. You're basically trying to spam your abilities as much as you can and take down as much players as you can, and you lose a lot of health. But as the amount of players alive gets lower, you start, both you and the mercenaries have to play more strategically. One thing I kinda hate that VSH has, but I acknowledge that it is there for a reason, is that your damage in VSH changes dynamically based on a lot of factors. For example, the less players alive you have, the more damage mercenaries deal.
A necessary evil.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you're 1v1 against Hale and Hale has 2000 HP left, without any damage modifiers it would be pretty much hopeless, but with damage modifiers, it is actually a 50-50 who will win. Someone suggested in chat a medieval version of gun game.
I just beat the fucking crowbar.
No, I think the idea is that you cycle through every single melee weapon TF2 has to offer.
Okay, that would be fun.
Yeah, that's worth exploring.
I feel like most of the fun would be from trying different, like, swords.
No, I think it's the opposite, because in normal medieval, swords dominate the meta, but in the game mode where you don't get to choose your weapon. I am positive we are going to see a Halloween medieval gun game this year. On the workshop, at least.
No! I like seeing the birds fly out of the mercenary. You can just, like, tell that Scout is being reused.
Do I have to run a VScript timer that deletes the stupid bird?
I don't think that's worth it. I think you can just leave it as people who know.
Yeah, it might be a prereq. What's the word? The seed for the for a Shaunik video. Like, why does the mercenary sometimes has a bird fly off his chest?
I also don't know how expensive it would be to, like, run that thing to remove the bird.
Not really. I would say negligible. But it's the idea. It's like having to spend cycles on deleting the stupid bird.
So dumb.
It's like having to spend cycles on deleting the stupid crumpkins on perks and
God, that makes me so
and
mad
slime.
that that's like not like a CVAR. It'd probably lag the game less than the bird itself. Yeah, but like, it's the idea of the thing. Also, the bird would probably be more like GPU cycles wasted than CPU cycles. Whereas the script would be more CPU.
See, the bird would definitely be more CPU intensive than the... How do I put it? One tick of a bird takes more CPU time than one tick of the script, but the script ticks every single tick while the bird exists only for a few seconds.
Yeah, that's what my concern was.
Actually, does the bird exist on the server at all?
I have no idea.
I know that ragdolls exist only for a single tick, and they're completely not networked to the client, which is why the ragdolls we see are white instead of mercenary colored. And that's actually an issue that I haven't solved yet, how to paint the mercenary ragdoll. Because the skin like you cannot have assigned the vanilla style skins either.
Oh, hey, Bonk. And I'm dead.
The game, when a player drops a ragdoll, it automatically assigns either red or blue skin, and that's it. You have completely no access to what color the ragdoll is going to be. Or what skin is going to be.
I want bird ticks to become an official measurement unit. Bird ticks are like, you could think of that as in like how many ticks it takes for the bird to get deleted by the script. But you could also think of it as like bugs that attach themselves to a bird. Measurement as Lego bricks stepped on. I feel like you need to wear shoes when you're working with that shit. I can tell that summer is coming because I it's like a requirement that I can't wear pants when I'm streaming anymore. I don't need shoes. I've stepped on plenty to where it doesn't affect me. Damn. Your skin must be like steel at this point.
How much it is outside where you live?
I need to check, but it's much hotter in my room because I have like several computers pumping out a shitload of heat. I'm looking it up. Allegedly, it is 59 degrees Fahrenheit. In Celsius, that's 15. Humidity is 95%.
Wow, that's high humidity, but I expected more
Extremely.
degrees than that.
Yeah. The temperature isn't super high, but it's like crazy humid where I live all the time. And again, my computers are always kicking out crazy amounts of heat. Because my computer is right next to me right now, and it's not good. Right next to my legs.
Yeah, where I live, it's currently 35 Fahrenheit. Wait, no, that would be below the freezing point.
Yeah.
I mean...
I'm gonna look that up.
It's 40 Fahrenheit, which is 5 Celsius.
Wait, 35 Celsius is 95 Fahrenheit.
No. 35 Fahrenheit.
35 Fahrenheit. Jesus.
That's exactly 0 Celsius. No, actually, it's 40. Yeah, it's 40 Fahrenheit where I live. Which isn't much better, which is 4 degrees Celsius. One benefit of having infamous, like Russia is infamous for its cold weather, but one benefit of this cold weather is that we have the infrastructure to deal with this, and it is mostly robust in most cases. Of course, there are exceptions. But your average Russian household will have the infrastructure to heat your home to the comfortable 20 degrees, regardless if it is minus 40 or plus 40 degrees outside. But like, you can dress enough, like if it is 0 degrees, like it is the freezing point outside, you can dress enough to not, like you can dress enough to be comfortable under that temperature. But if it is plus 40 outside or plus 100, I think, in Fahrenheit, you cannot undress enough for that temperature to be comfortable.
You gotta take your skin off. Damn. I think we're probably good.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for testing.
We are
this
good.
was actually very helpful.
Excellent. Well, I'm very glad that I was able to run this. Hopefully I got enough data. If you needed demos for anything, I will be uploading those. I did record them for every map. I recorded the 2 separate ones, not with the same name for Wizzo. I remembered that we ran it twice, thankfully. And thank you all in chat for joining the thingy so that we could play the game.
The game of the gun.
Precisely. We did it, Reddit. In my experience, most homes in the US are only set up to handle the cold, not heat, so we all suffer in summertime. Yeah, air conditioners, that's about it.
I think it depends on the region of the US, because southern regions, I think, have the opposite, where they have the AC, but it's so bad it's not even capable of working as a heat pump, which is the AC but in the other way around.
Yep. So many people are opposed to heat pumps for some reason.
Yeah, it's like it's AC, but you run the fluid in the other direction, basically.
I don't know why, but you can instant respawn if you manually select to spawn as a class and choose a class. You can get around the small respawn window this way. I think that's what happens if you set MP disable respawn times 1.
Yeah, respawn times is currently a problem not solved.
It's a weird thing.
I will solve it eventually. All right. Thanks,
I don't think
everyone.
it's that big of a problem. Right. Hopefully, it will have been worth the wait. I'm still trying to find someone to raid. Normally, it'd be, like, pretty easy. I just check people that I follow because my friends are in there, and then I just say, oh, this person's streaming. There you go, have a boy, you know, whatever. And then it's over. But today is Sunday, and that's someone else's stream that just played audio. That's great. I'm sorry if all of you are deaf now. I don't see any of my friends live currently, so I'm just gonna pick something. Let's see, what do we got? Raid someone offline because funny. That would be funny, but I feel like I could be better about this. You know, I get to remind you that you should send me demos. Okay, yes. I gotta send Yakov some demos after this as well, so I will do that.
You ready?
Oh my god, fucking I hate advertisements so much. I'm just gonna raid Stabby, I think. Alright. We shall see. Oh, he's on like a BRB screen. And he uses the flat texture mod thing. What the fuck? It's whatever. Alright. Well, I hope you had a nice day, and I hope you will continue to have a nice evening. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Thanks for testing.